Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Abby with Abby Reviews. This is going to be my review for Chasing Atlanta Season 4, Episode 5? 4? 5. I don't know. It'll be in the description. I know what the hell this is. Let's get into it. Pause before Cameron starts blah 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 some more relevant shit. So, we started back where we left off at the Christmas party where everybody is throwing words back and forth. I don't know why Travis felt the need to jump himself into the middle of this situation, but he did. And then Oliver and what's the baby's name? Lil Kendra is like hurling insults. Neither one of them are gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight. So they just went their separate ways. And now what's the little baby name? I can't think of his name. Little Dominique is going over to Cameron's house for some godly reason. Okay, pause. So Dominique had the audacity, the chutzpah, the unmitigated gall to say, "Oh, they should just let it go. They should just let it go." But you still holding on to this 2-year-old story that has absolutely nothing to do with you. Okay, pause. So Oliver took his mama for a spa day, and so he's getting her caught up on everything that happened at the Christmas party with Lil Kendra and everything. And he was telling her how Lil Kendra misgendered him and called him Olivia, and he was going to beat his ass and make it so that he couldn't go outside and blah 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 blah. And his mama, much like me, is crazy about her child. It was very much like, I don't give a damn if you 15 or 50. You do something crazy to my baby, I'm whooping your ass, point blank, period, the end. I'm not mad at it. Listen, very much me, giving very much my spirit in regards to my children. And then they started talking about how his mama got married. And he was like, you wasn't even going to tell me. And she was like, well, that was really none of your business. He was like, yeah, signing your name to marry somebody, that's important information that I need to know. Me talking to trade is not. And he also said, me talking to trade, that's not news, but you signing your name is news. And his mama said, well, I married trade. Child. Mama. I'm done, Jesus. Come on, carry me out. And I'll see you soon. So, Amani Van Zant just did her thing in a little commercial break. I just want to say I don't agree with anything not that I don't agree with anything that she said. I don't agree with Messy Miles being the strongest person. What's the child's name? Troy. Because Troy's mess. Bone carrying Cherie mess. Oliver being the weakest, okay, that's an opinion. Sure. I don't necessarily agree. Okay. I just don't agree. And no real advice was offered in this to fix anything. Just fix it. That's what she said. Just fix it. Pause. So, all of the production and stuff has been shut down due to COVID. Dominique's business had to be shut down. He's still doing grooming from out of his home on the low so he can continue to pay his bills. He has invited Rico with a K over for them to talk about what's going on, because Rico was touring when COVID shut everything down. Did I miss anything? Nope, that's it. Okay, pause. So is it just me, or does it seem like Troy is everywhere in everyone's business? Or am I tripping? Like, I feel like Troy is over here with Oliver. Then he over here with Kendra. Then he over here with Q. Then he over here with Dominique. He seems to be back and forth and back and forth. But you supposedly have an issue with Lauren England, Jalen Aaron White, as you were. You can talk to everybody, but you can't talk to. Okay, all right. Is it me? I just wanted. Okay, so pause. So Oliver Twix is doing this tasting for the seasoning that he's coming out with, and Rico is giving his review of the foods that was given to him. He said the seasoning was good, the macaroni and cheese was good, but it was dry, and he said if you're gonna give me shrimp, peel them. Baby, in a shrimp boil, none of the shrimp come already peeled. Baby, this is how you know this is us, a gentleman from a landlocked. We only had our seafood restaurant is called Red Lobsters, cause he talking about he got to peel all of this stuff. Baby, what? That's not how to. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. This young man looks very familiar. I don't know. I don't know him. He looks very familiar. Now this is some I want to say former boo that done popped up on Oliver at his tasting, brought him some flowers because he saw him on Instagram. He was doing something. He just wanted to say congratulations and pop up on you and be like, I'm proud of you, baby boy. Ow. Okay, I think this is super cute. Oliver is, for once, almost speechless and blushing, which I approve of wholeheartedly. But this little baby looks familiar. I don't know. His name is Jerron. If we know, y'all know who he is, put it in my comments, because this baby looks familiar, and I don't understand why I can't. I'm old now. Y'all know I'm old. Help me. Help your auntie. Where we know this baby from. So the Judies come out to bust stuff up between Oliver and his little friend, because that's what nosy bitches do. And so they're having a conversation about, I haven't seen you since Christmas party. And then, of course, immediately Dominique, who doesn't have any other thing to talk about because she keeps mentioning the same old things over and over again, then decides to not even gently push, but she rolled Travis under the bus. She's talking about she did again, repeats the story of how he pulled him down on top of him, and Oliver says, well, yeah, he got a little handsy with me. We went on a date. He grabbed my ass. I smacked him. Then Troy says, well, yeah, he was grabbing at me, telling when I was trying to walk off to cool down during the argument, he tried to grab me and have me come back. So now I guess the narrative is that Travis is super handsy. That's what I got. Pause. So, of course, Troy, being the charade of the season, brings the bone of Q back up to Oliver, and Oliver is genuinely upset. He's trying to explain his side of the situation, and he is genuinely upset with the way his relationship with Q is currently. So hopefully they work it out, because the baby was in tears. So I don't know. Hopefully they can figure it out. Okay, pause. So Troy is okay. So Rico is booked a studio session. He invited everybody to come. He said he wants everyone to see him in his element and what he does, blah, 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 which is lovely. Troy, Lil Kendra and Dominique are there. Troy shows up. He says, Oliver and I are hosting a field day event, and we may do like a little house, get a house and with a pool, a house party, and blah, 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 blah. How did that go to Dominique in his confessions talk about some Troy is throwing this birthday event and he and Oliver is going to be there? That's not what he said. He said him and Oliver are hosting a field day, which means you cannot eliminate him from the okay. Pause. All right. With Oliver name in your mouth and all of this. First of all, we're here for pause. So, at this point, I would just like to say, can we get over this? Like, can we get past this? You're going to be angry, upset. You have been angry and upset since you've walked yourself into Chasing Atlanta in season 3. You haven't had not one episode where you can sit your ass down calmly and act like you got some goddamn sense. I don't understand. The child tried to apologize to you. You gave him your ass to kiss. He said, okay, well, I can be cordial. I don't have to speak to you. We can coexist in the same place. You still acted the fuck up. So I don't even know exactly what it is that you want at this juncture.
All right, pause.
So Troy goes outside and he's talking to Dominique, and he's saying that he loves Kendra, but she's being so negative about this whole situation, even when people are coming to her, with peace, and they try to just dead the situation. She won't let it go. She still got an attitude. She's still calling that boy outside of his name, all of these things. And so here she comes, and now she's trying to intimidate Troy into taking her side in this situation with her and Oliver. And to give Troy credit, he's not going with it, because at this point you just being petty and mean, and he's not going to be intimidated into your foolishness, I guess, is what's happening.
Okay, that's the end of the episode. We're gonna go to my final thoughts. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so my final thoughts. Miss Kendra, listen, I understand that you feel wronged and in this whole situation. At this point, you dragging it, baby. You carrying, you doing a whole lot. You making it uncomfortable for everybody. The child has tried to come to you with peace in his hand, and you didn't gave him your ass to kiss, and that's your right. But again, like with everyone else, you need to understand that all of your actions have consequences. And so if you continue to act this way, making it uncomfortable for the group to be together, then you might get put out the group. If you always the angry one, always cussing, always drinking excessively to the point where you want to fight somebody. Nobody wants that in there. I don't know if that's really you, or how they're or if that's how production is portraying you to be for the show. I am only speaking about what I've seen. And what I've seen in the last 2 seasons is that you always angry, you always got an attitude, you always the first to jump. Now, I understand some of that, because I have some of that as well. But I do know how to be an adult and when to let things go, and how to be cordial with somebody even though I don't fuck with you. Y'all can be good, you just don't have to fuck with them like that. You can be in the same room and be like, hi, how you doing? And then keep it pushing without making it uncomfortable for everybody else. Is all I'm saying. I need your maturity level to come up. That's it. And that's all. Nobody's saying that you have to like this child. Nobody is saying that y'all have to go hold hands in the park. But you can be a motherfucking adult about this whole situation. When that child is in the room, even though you don't fuck with them, you can be cordial enough to say, hey, how you doing? And then keep it pushing. Jesus, clearly I had a lot of thoughts. Okay, but that is the episode. Then the next episode is coming out next week. We'll see what happens then in the Corona Chronicles of Chasing Atlanta. Sirs and ma'ams, please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a kin, and I will catch you in the next one.